Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I have been looking forward to this release for the longest of times because Billlie are back. Billlie are back with their latest era, Village of Perception Chapter 3, as well as their title track MV titled Eunoia. Now, if you haven't been following the channel for a long time, or if you haven't seen my 2022 and recap video, Billlie took two major categories for Song of the Year last year. They took Girl Group Title Track of the Year with Ring My Bell. I absolutely adored that song with my whole heart. And Pop Bingsu took my Project Song of the Year last year. Oh my goodness, Pop Bingsu is so good. But Billlie, I have been ever since this got announced, I have been so impatiently waiting. It has been so hard not to fall into the trap of spoiling myself, considering the amount of stuff they dropped too. Like they dropped the lore stuff, the album dropped, like the track drops for each individual song. It's just like ah. But the song is here now, and I'm so excited. So, admittedly, lore is not my strong suit. In fact, I don't know Billlie lore at all. What I do know is that my musical brain is going to explode by the end of this. In the best way possible. Because, based off of their past title tracks, there is no telling what this sound is going to be like. Ring by Ring, what a song that was. Lots of... It's almost like experimental synth pop in a way. Ginga Minga Yo, what a cultural icon that was. And then Ring My Bell. All three songs have been the most just obscure genre switches. So there's really no telling what this is going to sound like. And I'm so excited. So here we go. Oh? We're throwing it back to the 90s real quick? Also, I'm trying my hardest to make sure that this is the era that I finally can differentiate between Shon and Suyeon. I could not tell those two apart in the last era, or ever since Ginga Minga Yo, it has been such a problem for me. I don't know why, looking at it now, they're so different, but I couldn't tell them apart in the last two eras.
Let's go.
Oh, guess smooth with it one time. Okay. Moonsua getting involved early on the vocal part of this song. She's smooth with it. Hi, Haram.
Heartbeat.
Ooh. Again, this is such a big sound switch, or sound genre type switch. I'm not mad at it. This is really good. It's kind of low key, but it's a groove. It's got a nice beat. And of course, considering this is Billlie, the vocal performance and the choreography performance, on point. Did we slow it down a little bit? I can't tell if this is slower now and if it's slowly starting to speed up. Do love me a Haram high note. Really interesting creative choice that they're purposely using Tsuki's, that kind of Japanese idol distinct vocal tone that she has on the purposely cutesy lines, almost like ad libs. Oh shoot, let's go! Oh, that flutter Suyo put on that note. Little choreo break. Oh, the chords are good. And a really nice bona fide outro to finish. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, Billlie, you've done it again. Okay, now, yes, post-credits scene, because this is Billlie and we have lore to actually pay attention to. Lore that I do not understand, but we're gonna watch anyways. Oh yeah! I didn't clock that the animal's different as well. Why am I scared? Why am I scared? Oh, okay. Whew. That was the most drawn out final like outro card I've experienced in my life. I thought there was gonna be something popping out at me. Oh, okay. In terms of the song, this might be their like most musically intricate song they've ever done for me, especially for a title track. Like Ring by Ring was an experience. To be fair, Ginga Minga Yo was also an experience, but Ring by Ring was, in a way, probably their most kind of like mainstream sound in a way, because it was kind of in that age or in that era where synth pop was kind of in. Ginga Minga Yo was the quirkiest thing, like the internet and like the K-pop world had seen probably since like them and Chocomi, like Ujusonja Chocomi probably were like the leading figures when it came to quirky music in the last couple years. Ring My Bell was an absolute rock anthem, and I absolutely adored it. Eunoia is, there's this hint of usefulness in that kind of like retro, almost hip hoppy sound, but at the same time, it's such a modern take on it that it doesn't feel like a retro song at all. And I love that for it because it works in its favor. And the song is just spectacular. I love the way the song flows too because it doesn't feel lethargic at any point. It just, once the song starts, it keeps going and it continues to keep going. Kind of want to start from the beginning and go up into the first chorus and go through the first chorus. And then we can kind of break it down real quick. We gotta skip ahead a little bit, there we go.
Can you hear me? Let's go.
Moonsua, on the vocal part in this first verse, she was floating on it. And it's like, she's always been a talented performer in terms of just whatever she does, but I feel like her vocals in this era have just gone that one step higher for me. Like, her vocals has this different kind of character to it now. I don't know if it has something to do with going on Second World or if there's like if this type of song just suits her more. But she's really feeling it on the vocals on the song. And also Shion's voice followed up by Moonstow's voice, that is a peak combination. It fits so well, especially in the rap verse later too. Them two voices fit really well together. That's I think the main thing about this song for me is just how well each member has been written into the song. So let me explain. We've covered a few groups, especially girl groups, with Japanese members within the lineup. And I say this for a lot of them. Not all of them, for a lot of them. Japanese female idols in the Korean music scene have a very distinctive vocal color that's almost like a squeak. It's a very distinct tone. If you pay attention to, say, like kind of Eyes One tracks, and you focus really heavily on Nako and Hitomi's voice, you'll notice it. On Twice songs where the song is kind of forcing Momo to use that higher range, that kind of squeak. Hina and Lightsome kind of has that squeak. And Billlie, Tsuki has that kind of squeak. Haruna not as much, I've noticed. But Tsuki's kind of got that like cutesy kind of vocal color to her tone. And oftentimes, especially in a group that is kind of vocal heavy, and vocal heavy in a way where it sounds more kind of like standard Korean K music scene, it's really hard to blend in a unique voice that stands out like that. But in this song, they're not shoehorning her in forcefully into like some vocal top part and trying to make her voice fit. They're purposely using her cutesier voice in like the moments throughout the song where it requires a cutesier voice, whether it be like the ad libs or the little transitional phrases between music for like parts of the song. And that's really smart composition. Because essentially, you're using Tsuki's unique tone to create a focal point within the song, saying, like, hey, pay attention now. We're going to switch it up a little bit. And that's exactly what they do here, is especially because it comes after Haram's like really rich, smooth vocals. Because you have this massive style switch. Now you're into this really synth heavy, kind of funky chord sequence as well. Not no standard chords at all, but you're switching it into this chorus, and it flows so smoothly into it that you don't really notice the fact that her vocal color is different unless you're paying attention to it, and I think it's so well executed. But also, this chorus is kind of magical. Again, ad libs and like the more accentuated, almost like the killing parts of the song. Well, they're really smartly using members' voices throughout the song. They're placing them just in the right spot, and I love that. The composition team, one, has done a really good job with this song, but two, really understands the Billlie members. And that's so important for a good song. Is for the not just the members to pull off the song, but for the composition staff behind the song to understand what like the strengths of the group members are. And they've executed this perfectly. And genuinely this makes me so excited about the album. As of course we're going to be checking out the album, but Eunoia is once again such a unique sound compared to their previous three title tracks, and if you want to count Snowy Night as well, sure. And Pop Bing Su, as a matter of fact, also their past six title tracks in a way. This is completely different, and I love that it's completely different because Billlie haven't shown that they're like restricting themselves to one little corner of the K-pop scene. They can do whatever they want whenever they want, and they're going to pull it off. That's so important. That's so cool, and I love that for them. But that's it for me today. Thank you all for watching. Album listen coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy and want to see what channel icon is, up there you can find the back catalog of stuff I watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you don't watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye bye.